and welcome to the Marley Bird YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do single crochet ribbing through the back loop only. This is great for brims of hats or cuffs of mittens or gloves or even a cuff of a sweater. It is one of those things that you want to make sure you know how to do and add to your crocheter's toolbox. The full set of written instructions are available at marleybird.com. I'll put a link to that and the materials I'm using in the video description box right down there below. While you're down there, please go ahead and smash that like button, as my kids say, and let's go ahead and jump in and get started. Single crochet ribbing can be done with any number of stitches, and you work back and forth in this manner through the back loop only to create a fabric that wants to spring back on itself. So let's go ahead and grab a worsted weight yarn and a size H or 5mm crochet hook. Place the slip knot directly onto your hook and chain any multiple of stitches you wish. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do 6 for this example. So I've chained 6 stitches. The first thing we want to do is skip the first chain below our hook, and going into the second chain, we will complete a single crochet. But we will only work through that back loop right there, okay? Through that back loop as we work our single crochet. Go to the next chain, working through the back loop only. Work a single crochet. And we'll do this all the way down the row until all of the chains are used up. The number of single crochets you will have remaining is actually one less the number of chains you made. At the end of the row, you can go ahead and chain one and turn, or turn and chain one, it doesn't matter. Working back along this row, you want to make sure you are not working into that chain stitch, but into the back loop only of the single crochet. So if I was working through both loops, it would look like that on my hook. But if I want to work through the back loop only, I only go through that back loop and complete a single crochet. Go to the next one, back loop only, single crochet, all the way down the row. If you're new to crochet, or you tend to not work all of the stitches or accidentally forget a stitch or two, you want to make sure you're counting all of your stitches so that way you don't leave a stitch left behind. You could also use stitch markers at the beginning and the end of the row so that way you know that you are absolutely getting that last stitch. To use a stitch marker, you would go ahead and at the start of the row, after you do your chain one, complete the first single crochet through the back loop only, grab a removable stitch marker and place it directly into that V that you just completed of the stitch, okay? Now I can go ahead and continue down the row, working through the back loop only. Notice I'm still just using single crochets. And what I've done here is when I come back this direction, I'll know that that is my last stitch I need to work into. I now need to make sure I mark my stitch over here so that way I have a point of reference on that side of my work as well. So after I complete this first single crochet through the back loop only, I will grab another removable marker, place that marker into that stitch that I just completed, see that? And then go ahead and carry on the rest of my row. When I get to the stitch that is marked, all I have to do is first make sure that I'm there, okay? So now I know, oh, I have one more stitch I need to do. I still just work through the back leg only, complete my single crochet, chain one, turn, work my first single crochet, and then just take this marker out and move it up. So these markers will move up the side as we're carrying on. Does that make sense? Let's go down here to this side just so that you can see. If I had more stitches, it would be a little bit make more sense here in the sense that you could easily accidentally skip a stitch. So I just completed all of the stitches, chain one and turn, complete the very first single crochet through the back loop only, and then move my marker up. You can see right here, I'm already getting this fabric that's kind of like it wants to pull back on itself, and it looks like single crochet ribbing because that's what it is. Let's go ahead and pull out our original sample so I can show you what it looks like as you're going along a little bit further. And right here you can see, once again, I have a lot more fabric, same size hook. These are all single crochets through the back leg only. All I have to do here, go ahead, work my chain 1 and turn, and then carry on, making sure I'm completing my single crochets through that back leg only. Very simple, very easy. This is very common in a lot of patterns for accessories, and I've even seen full scarves made using this really great and beautiful stitch. Let's go ahead and finish this row right there. Set this down. Again, has a nice stretch to it. And now you know how to create your very own single crochet through the back loop only ribbing. This is a must-have in your crocheter's toolbox, and now you know how to make it. Hey, thanks for joining me today on the channel. If you want more videos just like that one, check out some of these other videos that I've already handpicked for you. And don't forget to hit subscribe so that way you're up to date whenever I release a new video. And don't forget, smash that like button, as my kids say. Bye guys.